start reading when I tell you, okay? So we are reading with Gianluca. And Gianluca, whenever you're ready, you can start reading this book. Want to say the title? Start with the title and
Dinosaurs.
put it down on the table.
Dinosaurs.
Yep, dinosaurs. Go ahead and put it down there, and you can start reading whenever you're ready. Yep.
Yeah. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs lived long ago. First,
Do your best. Keep reading and see what happens if you can figure that out.
tell us what we know.
So what would make sense?
Fossils tell us what we know.
Keep reading.
Yes. Some were big, some were small. Some walked. Some were long. Some were tall. Some had the backs. Some had scales. Some had plates.
That makes sense. Can you keep reading?
And what does that say?
Powerful.
Powerful tail.
Great reading.
Some have spikes, or a dime, or the bird-like feet. Some are ants. Some are plants.
It doesn't, well, try that again.
Some eat plants.
Does that make more sense?
Yeah, but it doesn't say eat, but it makes sense.
It does make sense. It's 8. Some ate plants.
Some eat plants, and some are meat. Right down. Some ate meat.
Excellent reading.
Some had horns
Yep.
and the bones,
They did have horns and bones.
feet. Some had
Fancy.
curves and balls. It makes sense.
If it makes sense, keep going.
Some had special
Can you look at those first two?
sharp color
I like how you're looking at the picture to help you.
Scallops?
Some had sharp scallops.
No.
What's the beginning sound? Can you get your mouth ready? Start at the beginning. So go back to the beginning of the sentence.
Some had sharp
Cool. What would make sense?
Class.
Some had sharp class.
No.
Claws. There you go.
Some had
Some had strong jaws.
Some dinosaurs fell.
Say blank and keep reading.
Blank each other. Friends eat others.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Some off. Oh, on. Wait, no. Of the younger stayed close to Mama. Some dinosaurs eat. Some dinosaurs hatch in a nest.
Wow. Do you know how to say all these dinosaur names?
No.
This one is, ready? Diplodocus.
Diplodocus?
Mm-hmm. This one is Ultrasaurus.
Ultrasaurus.
This one is Saltopus. This one is Yup. This one is Spinosaurus. That is Ankylosaurus. Struthiomimus. Stegosaurus. Iguanodon. Hypsilophodon. Dryosaurus. Allosaurus. Triceratops. And Apatosaurus. Do you know what the biggest one is of all these?
I feel like it's either that one or that one.
Ultrasaurus and Apatosaurus are the biggest.
They are?
Yep.
I thought that one was big.
No, it's big, but not. It's long.
It's the longest.
There's a few more. Ready?
What is that one?
Deinonychus. Lambeosaurus.
Which one is this?
Which one? Proceratops. Velociraptor. He is little but vicious. Yeah, Velociraptor. And this is Homalocephali and Ceratosaurus and Meosaura.
There's more dinosaurs.
You know what I want you to do now? We're going to read this book again, and we're going to try to read it a little bit more smoothly. I'm going to show you how to read it a little bit more smoothly, all right? So I want you to, we're going to do something called echo reading, which means I'm going to read and you're going to read after me and you're going to make your voice sound like mine. Ready? Okay, ready? Dinosaurs lived long ago. Fossils tell us what we know. Now you read it.
Dinosaurs lived long ago. Fossils told us what we know.
Try this again. Fossils tell us what we know.
Fossils tell us what we know.
Ready? Some were big, some were small.
Some were big, some were small.
Some were long,
Some were long,
some were tall.
some were tall.
Some had beaks.
Some had beaks,
Some had sails.
some had sails.
Some had plates and powerful tails.
Some had plates and powerful tails.
I want you looking at the words when you're reading them. Some had spikes or bird-like feet.
Some had spikes or bird-like feet.
Excellent reading. Some ate plants and some ate meat.
Some ate plants and some ate meat.
Some had horns and bony frills.
Some had bones and bony frills.
Some had horns and bony frills. Some had fancy crests and bills.
Some had
Fancy.
crusts and bills.
That's a crest and that's a bill. And these are bony frills. Some had sharp claws. Some had strong jaws.
Some had sharp claws. Some had sharp
Strong jaws. Some dinosaurs fought each other.
Some dinosaurs fought each other.
Some of the young stayed close to mother.
Some of the young stayed close to our mother.
Some dinosaur eggs hatched in a nest.
Some dinosaur eggs hatched in a nest.
And I think
That's the end.
that's the end. So, can you tell me everything that you remember about dinosaurs from the book and what happened with them?
They got extinct.
Did it tell us that in the book?
No.
What did it tell us? What did you read?
It said, like, the fossils told us, like, facts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What else?
They fighted.
They fighted sometimes. They fought sometimes. Can you say it like that? They fought. They fought sometimes. What else? What else?
They ate leaves and meat.
They did. They ate leaves and meat. Yeah.
Some were meat, and some like meat, and some like plants.
Mm-hmm. What else?
What else? What else? I learned their names. Some different names I never knew.
Yeah. And what else did you read though? What other facts did you learn?
Some like had different kinds of stuff, like weapons. They had different kinds of weapons.
Like what?
Strong tails, strong jaws, backs, like reflect some people's heads,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and plates.
And plates.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything else?
Not really.
No? Okay. You did a great job. And we're going to read another book.